Namaste and welcome to the 6th video in the Roadmap to Giving Tuesday series. If you've launched your campaign, congratulations! Whether you've reached your goal or you're still working toward it, let's talk about one of the biggest mistakes organizations make in retail fundraising: not building relationships with their donors. Many organizations spend all their energy finding new donors. But here's what we've learned. Keeping the supporters you already have is just as important as finding new ones. Think of it this way. If you have a bucket with holes in it, it doesn't matter how much water you pour in. You need to fix the holes first in order for the bucket to fill. The same is true for your supporters. If you don't take care of the people who've already given to your cause, they'll drift away, and you'll have to start from scratch every single time. So in this video, we're talking about donor stewardship, how to build relationships with the people who've supported your campaign, so they stay connected to your work long after your campaign ends. The first thing to remember is, your donor is not an ATM. The only time you communicate with your supporters shouldn't be when you need something from them. Your donors chose to support you because they believe in what you do. They want to feel connected to your cause and see the real change their contribution is making. And here's the truth. They are making real change. Every single person who supported your campaign, no matter how big or small their contribution, has helped serve your community better. That's exactly why they should be recognized and acknowledged. So, how do you stay connected with your supporters throughout the year? Here are some simple ways to communicate with your donors that don't involve asking. Share updates about your community, not just about your projects. Send them photos or short stories about the impact their support has made. Use stories to show donors how their contribution fits into the bigger picture. Include them in your journey. When you face challenges or celebrate victories, let them know. Did you reach a major goal? Complete a project they helped fund? Share the celebration with them. They're part of your community now. Ask for their input. Struggling with a question, a new strategic direction, or anything else, reach out to your donors. Their insights might be valuable, and asking shows you value them as partners, not just donors. The goal is simple. Make your supporters feel like insiders, not outsiders looking in. Research from the UDARTA EG study shows that organizations with structured retention strategies like regular thank yous, updates, certificates of appreciation, and tailored communication see far better results. And here's the best part. Retaining a supporter costs less than finding a new one. Now here's something many organizations overlook. You can't build relationships with people you don't know who they are or how they've supported your cause. That's where database management comes in. It's now time to collect and organize the information you already have about your donors. The UDARTA EG report linked to the description shows us something powerful. Organizations using database management systems like CRMs are 18.7% more likely to have recurring donors. Now, let's address a common misconception among many nonprofits about retail fundraising: the idea of donor fatigue. That donors are simply tired of being asked and aren't giving as much as they used to. What many organizations call donor fatigue is actually message fatigue. When you send the same general message to everyone, people stop paying attention. The data challenges this widely accepted notion, showing that what's often labeled as fatigue is really response to generic, irrelevant messaging. With more personalized, relevant communication, you can foster stronger, long-lasting donor relationships. Here's what we've learned from UDARTA EG. Strategic segmentation of your donors enables smarter outreach. Not everyone should be treated the same, and not all giving happens for the same reason at the same scale. So, by managing your donor database effectively, you are actually significantly increasing your chances of being successful at retail fundraising. Look at the worksheet in the description of this video for some easy tips on how to manage your donor database. When you treat your supporters like the valuable community members they are, something beautiful happens. They don't just give once and disappear. They become long-term partners in your mission. They tell their friends about your work. They volunteer their time. They become your champions for future campaigns. In our final video, we'll talk about how to measure your campaign success and learn from your experience for next time. But for now, take a moment to thank every single person who supported your campaign. See you in the next video.